Okay, so we're eating donuts from Paul's. We just came down the famous boulevard where Mom said get home, and we're turning on Tigner. And so this is the street where Mom used to sit me on her lap and let me steer. And it's a little darker out than it was yesterday. It's cloudy. But we're coming up to the house, and nobody's home today. So here we are, and there's the old house, 200 Alexandria. My videographer is ever assisting me, and we'll. I'll tell the story again of when on this corner I had found a bike somewhere, and it was as tall as I was, and so I had to get on it by standing on this little hill. And of course there are Dobermans that would always run up, so it was a little stressful. But and this hill I thought was like 1,000,000 feet tall. And so I got on that bike, and I think I was like right here, and I was facing the other way. Let's go down here and turn around, see if we can do a better job this time. Right here where this car's parked to the left, and I got on my bike and I made it. Everything, it slopes all the way over to the house. That fence wasn't there, and everything just slopes down, and I was going like 1,000,000 miles an hour, and then I just crashed and fell over and fell off the bike. And I also remember riding on my bike on the street when it was 100 degrees outside, and I couldn't believe that it was 100 degrees. That was the hottest. I thought once you got to 100, that was all. And this is where we used to cross over, and there was a convenience store, and I thought I had remembered it being just straight through, but that's a house now. But there is something that looks like it might have been a convenience store at one point, just a little ways down. And so I don't know if we had to come here and then turn right. I'm not really sure, but we'll turn around. There's a man outside in the house next to our house.
He's probably wondering what we're up to.
Yeah. I think he may have gone back in. Anyway, so here's this, right up here, this yard we used to really stay away from because that guy had Dobermans. Oh, there's a lady out there now too. This fence, there was Dobermans there, and we were very, very afraid of them, so we didn't do much around right here. And I don't know if he kept them in the house, because only sometimes were they in the yard. Anyway, so up here where we turned in is where we waited for the bus, and we would walk back and forth down this road every day. And so the bus stopped right here, and every time, once we had Penny, every time we got off the bus, she was standing right there waiting for us, and she would walk us home. Here comes the school bus now. Okay, so here we go. I'm gonna turn right out here, and I'm gonna show what I think might have used to have been that convenience store. I remember specifically inside there that there was one of those coolers that had a sliding glass door on the top.
Oh, right.
And we used to get Cokes out of it. We also rode our bikes to it one time, and so it's the place I think it might have been, if it wasn't right here, was just up here, because that place place that it says TV shop or something.
Yeah.
That looks like how I remember this place. Are you getting it?
Yes.
Okay, good. Looks like how I remember that front looking good. Anyway, we went and got kites there one day. We were riding our bikes, and I put my kite, I kind of put it in I didn't want to carry it. So I rigged it so I didn't have to carry it in the bike, but then the chain, it got caught up in the chain. So right after I had bought it, I ruined it, and I was probably crying. Anyway, here's just another cross street, and we'll maybe come in the other way. Because it looks totally different. There's a car dealership now. These roads look so tiny, and I thought they were pretty big back in the day. Here we are. And we would have also turned right, coming out of that other, was it Hudgens Road, to come out and go to church. No. So Route 1 is a lot bigger now. I'm going to just wait at this light, unless we get lucky. Well, when we went into Paul's, I told him the story. They said that Paul had just sold it to his son, or passed it down to his son. And did she say his name was also Paul? Or did she just say
No.
passed down to his son?
I want to say she said it was like Nick or something.
Gotcha. I'm just going to wait here. And I brought up the story about Paul burning his arm in the fryer, and the lady said that, yeah, he brings up that story all the time. And so I told him we used to go there, and he, not every time, but he would give us donut holes sometimes when David and I were probably 5 and 6 or something like that. Okay, so here's what Route 1 looks like approaching Hudgens Drive. There's another light, and there's a car dealership, and I don't remember what that car dealership used to be, but I know it was a business of some kind. So there's a light here now too. I don't remember if there was before. I know this is, whoever's watching this, I'm sure you're thrilled and captivated. This is it, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
And we kind of have to, okay. I'm going to turn along here where this school bus is. Okay, here we are coming in the way I would really remember coming in. Probably came home from church this way. And so there's a lot of new stuff here, as you can see. Be a big throughway now, getting between the two different highways.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're turning on Tigner again. I'm gonna let this car pass us, truck pass us. My luck, he'll live here. Okay, we'll do this one more time.
Okay.
I feel like such a big boy steering the car on this road. Okay, that's all, people. Bye.